done an introduction yet, and Dad's away. We've literally turned up on the Syndicate, and I don't know, it's only about 8:30. We've been here an hour or so. Dad managed to get into his swim, the one he wanted. He's just flicked out a couple of nutcrackers, and literally that rod has been in there 15 minutes, and bang, he is away. We didn't even have the camera set up. I'm not even fishing at the moment. I ain't even got nothing set up, and Dad is away. So I ain't even got the tripod on, so bear with me. This is proper handheld, this one. So but yeah, the old man's away straight away. Unbelievable. So just put a 4-bait stringer out there and the old nutcracker, and yeah, he's away. He's got a comfortable bend in the rod there, and within minutes he's in. There's a lot of pads out here though at the moment, so it's just a case of keeping the pressure on and stuff like that. So looks like he's snagged him up at the moment. Is it moving?
It's moved in.
Yeah, you can see all the bubbles. If I just zoom in a bit, he's actually caught in amongst that lot there at the moment. But yeah, it's I think we're just going to let the line go loose at the moment. And yes, guess who's with us today, chaps? It's Carp Dog Ted. Bless him. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get out of it, you get. Like I say, Dad's just let the line go slack at the moment just to see if this fish will pull out. But yeah, what a start. Was not expecting that. Like we said, we didn't even have the tripod set up.
Got him out.
Yep.
Freed him, and then he's gone into another set of pads.
Let's try again, see if it come out. Well, Ted's getting in on the action, but yeah, as you can see, he's in that lot. So I would imagine he's probably still on. He's going to give it another go now. See if we can see them pads moving.
He's out, look.
Oh, he's out. So Dad's moving his rods, having a mare. Yeah, he's in. He's got one on. So I might be tangling his whole rod up. And there we are. Oh, look at him, look. Oh, look at Ted, look. But yeah, anyway, it's a good start. It's a proper good start. And you have to bear with me on this one, chaps, because I am holding the camera. I haven't even got it on a tripod, it was that quick. And we are going to try and do a one-hander. There we go. So, there's the net. Looks like a little ghosty. Yep. Give him a scrap now. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Lead's dropped, and there's the little nutcracker pop up. Job done. That'll do, he says. That'll do. It's the first one.
Good start, isn't it?
You're in, Ted. Who's that? Who's that in there? Who's that?
Don't fall in, will ya?
Oh, yeah. Who's that? Right, anyway, chaps, happy?
Yeah, well done.
Yeah,
Well
within
done.
minutes he's got one. So, right. I'm actually going to put the camera on the tripod now. Right, ta-da. And there we go. Just zoom in for you guys. £22 on the money for Dad, and
Out there 15 minutes, less than that.
stay there. You've got to bear with me, I'm doing this handheld. I haven't got a tripod set up yet, but yeah, look at that, £22. It's a lovely fish, beautiful, and yeah, what a start, Dad, eh?
Good start. Ben ain't even fishing yet.
I ain't even got set up yet. So do you want to spin him round for us? Check the other side of him. But yeah, lovely fish that. That's just going to spin him round the other way for us now. Just have a look at the other side. And great start. Yeah, that one on the old yellow nutcracker. Thought we did well at Walthamstow with. Zoom in on that for you guys.
That'll do to me for started.
Yeah, that's a great start. £22. Just want to come in more on the fish. And yeah, they're pristine in here, them fish. Look at them, you know. So I'll just come out for a bit with Dad. But yeah, £22 on the money.
Let's get him back.
Yeah, been here an hour.
I'm up and running.
He's up and running, as he says.
Andy, it was a match.
Yeah, it would have been handy last week in Walthamstow. Dad's just going to put him back now. There he goes, lovely £22 common. Ta-da! Good start. So yeah, we'll just quickly go through where Dad's fishing. He's fishing in amongst the pads and over the back there, in amongst that lot. And that's where the bite came from. Literally out there, 20 minutes. So time for a cup of tea and time to find where Ted is, because he's done a disappearing act. Ta-da! Let's go radio rental here, I can't believe it. I've just put me bivvy up, I still ain't fishing. He's had another one. What are you saying, mate?
19 and a half.
19 and a half, yeah? So, yeah, 19 and a half. That'll do. So, here he is. Got a lovely comment. It would be nice just to get me rods out. Mind you, I can't get into the swim until midday. So yeah, we're going to sit it out on another set of snags. Dad's obviously having it off in here. So yeah, lift his tail up more, mate. That's it. Dad there with a nice 19 and a half common.
Another common, 2 commons.
Yeah, and he's on the common patrol. So but yeah, lovely that one. Yeah, go on in. Good start on the Cindy. 22 and a 19.
Yeah, Mum just phoned.
Yep, he just spoke to Mum. Same rod as well. I think I may have to put on the nutcracker, as they would say. So there he goes. Ta-da, he's gone. Oh yeah, and he's happy. There you go, left hand rod again. In amongst that lot there. So yeah, quality. I'm sure he's going to get more. Like I say, I'm on the other side of the arm and I ain't started yet, but yeah, good start for Dad. And we'll do a proper intro soon as well once we get it set up. So bear with.
Well, we've been here, I don't know, a couple of hours now, less than that. I've had 2. I've had a 22 common and I've had a 19.8 common, which is most welcome. Very quick. It's slowed down now. I've had the 2 and that's it. Ben's just got in his swim, but he won't be fishing till about midday, till the guys go. But yeah, good start. Well pleased with it, and the weather looks good for fishing. Speak to you later.
Well, we've finally got the rods out in my swim. So as you can see, the wind is absolutely hacking in this bay, and I thought, right, we're going to give it a go in here. So Dad's in the other bay behind me where the wind is hacking in. The swim behind me is still free, so I think I'm going to give it a night in here And if no one goes in behind me, I might drop in there tomorrow. I don't know yet. It's all ifs and buts. It just depends whether I get one. I mean, it looks absolutely cock on in here. Let's go and have a look at where we're fishing. There's the bad boys there. But yeah, that's basically where we're fishing to. Over there. Let's zoom in on that. Obviously I've got one in that hole. Just there. Right dead centre of that. Which is, that's plumb on. That's absolutely plumb. So, but then as you come further down, I'll just zoom out for you guys. We come further down. I'm the only swim in the end of this. So, but yeah. And then my other rod, there's like a bay over there. But it doesn't go that far back. But it's quite shallow in that bay. But as, like the bay's just there, sorry. As you come back round there, it's just there. See that little dent there in the trees there? I'm just to the left hand side of that. So I've got one in that hole up there. And then one just in that dent as such there. So that's where we are, but I've got all of these reeds here as well. So, but yeah, the wind is smashing down here. It does look good for a good one down here. So that's what I'm setting my stall out for. I mean, Dad's had two over there. But I just want to try and catch a better fish if we can. There's a tufty and a seagull over there. But yeah, it does look good in this bay. It looks really, really inviting with the wind. Big southerly wind smashing in here. But I've got to say, I've got one over on them trees there. I'm just wondering whether to put it round in front of these reeds right on the end of this southerly. I think time will tell tonight. But yeah, there's my swim. Look at him. Look at him, eh? Absolute sound. Oh no, he's up now. Yep, there he is, he's up. So, yep, he's all up, bless him. You alright, Ted? What are you doing? What you say? What you had? And what do you know? I think your facial expression tells me everything I need to know. Right, on that note, people, coming back round to the swim. Let's hope that one there makes its move. But yeah, it's looking good. It is looking good. Like I say, 3 nights, and just a couple of better ones would have been fine. That'll be what we're trying to target. So, like I say, we've gone in with the new bait, the fully loaded on the left-hand rod, and we've got the good old nutcracker on the right-hand rod. So it's about it. There are breaming tension here, so I've got to be easy with the particle. I've got some imp and that with me. But the we'll see how we get on first. I've just gone in with a pure boilie approach, and like I say, I'm just trying to target one of them better ones. So so yeah, that's the margin we're fishing up to. Wind smashing in there. Looks good. Right, we're back out on the bank again, true Oconnor style, and as I said, loads of fish content. And I think we better do a bit of an intro really, because well, you've started off on fire, haven't you?
Yeah, I've had 22 and a 19 commons, little commons. I'm well pleased with that.
Yeah, two bites already. Like I say, excuse me. The basically we got here this morning, left home at 5 o'clock. We're on the syndicate, the new syndicate. We've only fished it once so far, and Dad had 4, and he's got back into the same swim that he wanted. Bit of dilemma for me. There's quite a few swims, you know, vacant. I didn't know whether to go back in the one that I went into last time and had the 26, or go on the other arm. So I've decided to go on the other arm. Obviously I had to wait till 12 o'clock to get into my swim. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. Dad, it was out there, what, 20, we didn't even put the receiver on, did you?
No, it was out there about 15 minutes,
yeah.
Less than that maybe. I never turned the buzzer on, and you see it. You said, look, the wood's come round.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice little comment.
But yeah, he had a 22 to start with, which you guys have already seen. And then cast the rod back out and bang, way again, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Same one. So,
Same one, yeah.
Tactic wise, I see it was on a yellow again. I take it that was a yellow nutcracker, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it was a nutcracker. I thought I'd try them this time. Last time I was using banana ones, and this time I thought I'd try the nutcracker.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is soak some of them nutcrackers, perhaps in pineapple, whatever, just walk baits, see whatever. but I've caught on the nutcracker, so I don't suppose there's no reason for me to soak them in anything, really.
Well, yeah, we've had 2. I mean, like I say, he's only been here a couple of hours, and
Yeah.
we've had 2 already, haven't you? So, I mean, as you can probably hear, all the wind, etc. We're basically on the arms. Dad's fishing in what is necessarily known as like the pads bit of the lake. I've gone in the other arm where there's more snag trees. But yeah, like I say, this is the first. Well, we've only been here a few hours, and I'll say I'm finally fishing now. So we'll go through tactics in my swim and see if we're lucky enough to get a bite.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dad started off with a bang, and let's hope it may continue.
Well, it's a good start, isn't it? I mean, we've, as I say, we've only been here a couple of hours, really 2 or 3 days, so
Yeah, exactly.
who knows? Hopefully we'll get some of the bigger girls.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we are here, like Dad said, we are here for 3 nights, so you know we're here for, because there's only a maximum of 3 nights you can do on this. Then you got to disappear for a while. So we took the opportunity, and yeah, Dad started off really well. So I think we'll leave it there, and obviously you guys have seen the 2 fish straight away, and let's hope we can catch some bigger ones. There's plenty of them in here, isn't there? You know what I mean? So we're here for a bit of time. We'll go through rigs, bait, etc. Yes, Teddy's here as well, and he's behind the camera. He's on Dad's bed chair, bless him.
Yeah, sleeping.
And no doubt you'll see him as well. So we'll leave it from there. We're going to have a cup of coffee, and I think I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to have an hour's kip. So, but yep, we'll leave it there then. And here's Dad. He's on fire, the boy. He's number 3 for Dad. How big was this one, Dad?
26.10.
£26.10. Ted, come here. And yeah, I've moved swims. I've actually gone in the bay now on the other end of Dad. I've literally just got my cut rods out, having a mare. But yeah, there you go. Look at that one. £26. Let's come right in on that. Lift that tail up a bit, Dad.
No, I can't.
You what?
I can't, it's on my knee.
All right. There you go. Look at that. £26.10. Absolute mint common. Absolute pristine fish in here. He's on fire. 2 20s and a 19 now. And yeah, what an absolute fish. I was just getting my rods out, and yeah, look at that one. Beautiful. Let's spin it round, Dad. Let's have a shot the other side of it. It's coming out a little bit. But yeah, I was just clipping my rods up. Like I say, I've changed swims. And Teddy, no. So yeah, what an absolute minter that one was. And yeah, he's on fire, Dad. So there we go. I'm gonna come in on that. That's a bit too close, but yeah, look at that. £26.
Well pleased with that.
Yeah. He's had 3 now.
It's in good condition, isn't it?
Yeah. The fish are absolutely immaculate in this lake. £26.10 common. So yeah, I suppose we better have a look at what he's doing.
Well, it looks like Ben's in. I'm holding the camera at the moment so that I can watch him. He's just come up with a right fish, and come back, and his rod was going. Oh, I can see him, yeah, you can just see him splashing about by the reeds and that.
All that time in the other one. 5 minutes in there, you've got that.
Is he out? He's right up there somewhere, just about there. He's got the ground in there somewhere.
Hold right on that point, that fish.
Well, he's got in the bushes, that is he?
No, he's just on the point.
Eh?
He's on the point.
One of the lilies are up as well, aren't
Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got him out, so we should get him in now. Let's see what this one brings. We've got 40-mile-an-hour winds at the moment. It's starting to rain. Apparently tomorrow we've got 50-mile-an-hour winds. Going over the rod again.
It's got to go near something, I think it's closer.
Nope, I've double take. The other one's going.
Oh, I'm going to have to shut this off. Would you believe Ben's had a double take?
Yeah.
We got the other.
Oh, that's all right.
We got the other one
I'll see.
in the net. We haven't unhooked it yet, and Ben's had another one, so he's playing that at the moment. It went into the new lilies, but he's got it out. I think the first one was a mirror, wasn't it, Ben?
Yeah, that was a bad one,
I reckon they're stacked in there, Ben, with that wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the move was not a bad move, but
Well, I was getting somebody one time next door.
Oh yeah?
So we went back there.
Well done, mate.
voila, the
2 in
move
1.
paid off. Couldn't believe it. Yeah. Should play a YouTube channel.
Right, it's just over £20 that first one. Ben's well pleased with it, aren't you?
Yeah. First one, nice little scaly one.
Yep.
Well, there we go.
Here's
There's
Ben
the
with his
first one.
first fish.
First one, £20 too. And for a bit of frustration, we had a move, and I don't think we've been more than half hour. We've had a double take, so this one's a smaller one, but a pretty one at that, a 20 pound too. So yep, over the moon with that.
Ben's second fish,
27.6.
27.6. Nice fish as well. He's had 2 mirrors and I've had 3 commons. Weird.
There we go. Well, this was the first bite that I had, which was on the new fully loaded, and it was and there we go, and it was 27.6, I believe. So yeah, double take, 20 pound two and a 27.6, sorry. Yeah, over the moon, one on the nutcracker and one on the fully loaded. Huh.
All within what? 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah, well, about half hour, wasn't it? About the time you
wasn't
moved.
long. Yeah,
Yeah.
so, but yeah, overjoyed with it. And let's get some shots of him. But yeah, it's my biggest fish from the syndicate so far. So yeah, wicked.
Well done. Right, Ben's about to put it back.
Yeah. There we go.
Here he goes.
There it goes. Oh.
Go on.
Right, just a little update for you guys. It's now on the evening, and Thursday evening, and yeah, we've had an eventful day, haven't we, really?
Yeah, pretty good, to be fair. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's like I say, Dad's had 3. He had a 19.5, 22 and a 26.10, all commons. I was then behind and in the other arm, and I kept getting tufted out, and it was doing me head in. And I'd caught fish in this swing before, and I came over, I see 2 bash, and I thought, right, that's it, I'm moving. So woke Dad up, helped me move. And came over, and well, within like what, 20 minutes, half an hour,
15 minutes, I'd say.
we had a double take. Unbelievable, isn't it? Eh? Just goes to show, isn't it? In the right spot at the right time, bang. And sat over there all day, being tufted out in here, 20 minutes, bang. So yeah, and I've lost one as well, which was unfortunate as well. That weren't so long ago, and that got caught in the pads, and the hook pulled. It's the first time I've had a hook pulled for ages, but yeah, it's been good so far. Like I say, I've had a 20 pound two and a 27.6. But yeah, 5 fish, so doing all right, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm well pleased with it. I mean, I started fishing before you because obviously you couldn't get in the swim this morning. And I had 2 before you even started fishing. But yeah, the weather's pretty good. It's very, very windy. We've got some rain coming. So yeah, but we're out of the wind in these swims. We're surrounded by trees and bushes, so we're well out of them. But yeah, I couldn't ask for a better start, really.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's obviously I know we've just got with Urban. It's not a plug as such. Obviously, yes, we are signed and sealed up with them. You can use whatever bait you want, but for myself, it has been a nice confidence booster, as I'm sure it has for Dad. You know, we went to Walthamstow with a bait. We caught very well there, and then we've come on here and. Well, we ain't even a night in, are we? And we've had 5. So, like I say, I've had 2 bites on the nutcracker now, and I've had the bigger one on the new bait, the fully loaded. And I know Dad's using the yellow nutcracker pop-up, so seems to be nutcrackers over here, mate, doesn't it? You know, it's.
Well, they like the bait, yeah. So obviously they're taking it. So hopefully they'll catch more.
Yeah.
I'm sure we will.
Yeah, I do feel confident, I must admit. So, but yeah, at the moment it's all plus with that. So, but yeah, we've just had a lovely KFC, which was nice. We've all been fed. Ted's been fed, and I think it's just time to chill out now. And who knows, we might get an evening bite. If not, hopefully next time we see. If we catch anything through the night, obviously we'll get the cameras out because there is a no sacking policy here. So you know, we'll have to do some filming at night like we did last time. And then I think when tomorrow morning that bite time goes, I think we'll start going through rigs and stuff with you, and in depth with tactics and take you around to some of the spots where we're casting as well.
Yeah.
So well, we'll leave it there, and say next time we see you, it could be night. Just some of the snags that we're fishing to. I thought I'd just bring this in quickly before the night does draw in. But yeah, basically that's where I've changed to now. I'm just going to zoom in for you guys. And basically I am fishing in amongst that lot over the back. You can see the sets of pads down there. Just in and around them, and the trees down the back. And yeah, that's where it seems to be happening. You can see that's where the wind's slamming into. And like I say, 3 bites now, landed 2. Dropped 1 unfortunately, and then that set of pads on the left there, I lost 1 pole. But yeah, it looks proper carpy down there, so just thought I'd show you guys, but we'll go more into depth with it tomorrow. But yeah, it's a lovely bay this is. I'll just feature left, and as you can see, there's pads, sets of pads everywhere in this little bay. And I'm assuming this is going to be quite a good area in the summer. But yeah, I'll say it's been very good so far, 5 fish. But I'll just pan round to the right. That's where it's happening down there. So hopefully we'll catch some more. But it's time to have a coffee and see the evening out. Right, well it was very quiet during the night for myself and for Dad. But at first light this morning, right hand rod's gone off, and I thought it was going to be the first 30. It wasn't to be. It was 28.5 common. I'm going to hold it up for you now. Absolutely immaculate this fish is. If she wants to be 8, of course. Just give me the right run around. Went through all the pads, all the snags. Looks like she don't want to play. You know what that did? There we go. 28 £, 8 ounce common on the new bait, on the fully loaded. But yeah, what's an immaculate common. Like I say, first light this morning. Away it went, out the clip, through the pads, give me a proper battle it did, and yeah, it's immaculate. So yeah, it's the biggest one from the syndicate from me. I'll just spin him round, have a little look the other side. There you go. And there's the other side of it finally. And yeah, the fish in here are pristine. So yep, well happy with that one. 28 £, 8. And let's see what today brings. There you go. Right, just coming on to a little bit of a tactic side of it now, and what me and Dad have been doing is the 4-bait stringer, but it's in a bag. So basically I'm just going to knock some up for you now. Just a castaway PVA. I mean, there's loads of companies out there which one you can use, but we've tended to stick with this one. The reason being is due to the meltdown ratio. Basically what will happen with it, with PVA, loads of companies do it, you pick what one you want, but I want my PVA to melt on the bottom. Sometimes what happens, when you cast out, your bag can either fly off, or when you're feeling the lead down, you can feel your lead accelerate through the water on deep lakes. It's basically where your PVA is melted. So obviously have a look at the melting times, and I can thoroughly recommend me and Dad use the castaway one all the time due to the meltdown ratio. So I'll just do a couple of bags now. Obviously got the nutcracker, that's what we've been doing well on, and the new one, the fully loaded. But basically just put 4 baits in a tube down a funnel web, and what you want to do is do them in a line, so it's like that. Basically just twist it off overhand loop, like so, and then just pull that tight. And then what will happen with that is, I'll just do another knot, because then you're ready for your next bag. And then obviously cut in between. Now that looks a bit of a mess like that, but it's done on purpose like it, because now what you do is, you push the boilies down so it's nice and tight. So basically when that goes to the bottom now, then the PVA melts, and what happens when it melts, it actually, the boilies, if you imagine my hand being the boilies, it's springs loaded, so it'll throw one there, one over there, one over here, and that's the tactic we've been doing. I mean, like, that's one there. They're so easy and quick to make up with this. I mean, obviously I've got loads here made up, but as I'm talking to you, you can make up, you know, 5, 10. That's what normally me and Dad do, especially in the matches, or even on a session like this when it's been a proper red letter session. Just twist it off, back through. There's your knot. It's done easy. And then just repeat the process. And then the other knot's ready for your next bag. Like I say, 2 bags, 2 rods, quickly done. But like I say, there is loads of other companies out there with PVA. Find what one, you know, suits you best. But I can thoroughly recommend the Castaway one. I mean, I've got loads of them already done here. There's absolutely loads of them in there. So if you do get a red letter session like we've had, what you do is hook them on, fling them back to your spot, and I can guarantee that PVA will melt on the bottom around your rig. Well, would you believe it? The left hand rod has just gone again. And basically it was on the tactic that I'd just done, you know, with the stringers that I just filmed for you guys. The left hand rod was away. And yeah, got another one of the Syndicate's Mini 20s. And a lovely, I would say, an old school. Proper old school. 25.5 pounder. And yeah, like I was saying, it's given me a good battle. Up against the trees again. And there she is. 25 pound, 8 ounce. And so I'm just watching the dog, he's having a field day, bless him. But yeah, 25 pound, 8 ounce mirror. Absolutely over the moon with that one. So that makes this turn into a bit of a red letter session now. And yeah, 4 fish and all 20 pounders. So but yeah, it's a great session. Still got a couple of nights left. The weather's taking a turn now. It's starting to drop a little bit now. But yeah, the 420s, unbelievable session so far. And that's 3-2 to the nutcracker now. So time for one of the fully loaded, I reckon. So yeah, it's time to drop this one back and see if we can catch some big ones. And here he is, Dad's got one on now. Like I say, it is getting a bit radio rental. You can probably hear the wind. We've got the big southwesterlies coming into this bay and it is kicking off. They are loving the bait, they are loving everything that we are just throwing at them at the moment. So, like I say, that was his left hand rod again. Fishing over to the tree. Jesus Christ. It's like an hurricane. 50 mile an hour winds. Look at the old man, look, he's going to take off in a minute. So, but yeah, what I'll do is I'll put the tripod back here and then I'll let you guys enjoy the fight. As you can see, it's giving him a massive battle. They do fight in here, well, the fish. The fish is ready now. I'm still not ready, so Dad's having a proper meal with this one. It won't come in. I think once we've got this up, show you the fish, we'll go through it and see what he's doing. Another one for Dad. We'll weigh him up and we'll come back to you soon.
That's the fish, not me.
And here you see Dad with that fish. We've just weighed it up. And it was £23 on the money. A mirror gave him the proper merry-go-round, this one did. But yeah, as you can hear, that wind, it's unbelievable. Oh, sounds like one of the trees in the background's just gone as well. It is carnage here, but the fish are having it. Dad's going to hold this one up. I'll zoom right in on this now. I don't know how it's still got any fight left with the fight you guys just see. But yeah, £23. It seems to be raining 20 pounders on the syndicate though. Surely a 30 pounder cannot be far away. So let's zoom in on this. Let's get right in. Yeah. Looks like he's giving Dad a bit of grief, bless him. And there she is. £23. Nearly leather carp that one, so I'm just going to get some shots on the phone while you guys are watching that. Lovely. Right, there you have it. The old man with a lovely 23. Time to get it back, and I definitely want this bacon sandwich, please. There he goes, back in the retainer to fight another day and make someone else happy. Right, bacon sarnie time. Ta-da. Finally got some breakfast on the go. As you can hear, that bloody weather, that wind, oh, it's got to be 40-50 miles an hour easy. So the old man's just doing a fry up. Looks like we've got beans, eggs, bacon, we've got the full works. Head's been fed. So yeah, all good in the hood. But we'll have a bite to eat and that. And then at some point we'll go through Dad's rigs, etc. and bait what he's doing, because I know he's using something totally different to me. And we'll go from there. But yeah, fry-up's looking good, Dad, yeah?
Yeah, going away.
Good, good, good. Right, sweet, time to eat.
Right, this is what I've been using. I've had 4 fish on it so far. It's the tuna and garlic urban ones. Wow. If you could only smell these, no wonder they're catching. But yeah, they're a great bait. 12 bills. No dramas. Just one of these onto the hook link. Through there. On there with the hook link. What's that to me? What's it? So I'll have to use one of these stops. But these are a good bait, as I say, I've been using them and I've caught 4 fish so far. So I'll continue to use them. there you are, no dramas. It's just a basic hook link, a bit of shrink tube across there, and obviously a split shot to hold the pop up down. Obviously when it sits in the water it sits like that.
Just hold it there a sec. Hold that up. I can zoom in for the viewers then. Stay there. So it's just got a size 6 DX curve there, I take it?
Yeah, it's a DX. I use all the DX Deception DXs and that, and
Yeah.
I find them really good. But this is a 6. I usually use a 6 and a 4s. I don't normally go lower than that.
Okay.
6s for pop-ups and 4s for bottom bites.
Just a little bit of shrink tube there to kick it over and a split shot, yeah?
It's exactly the same as Ben's rig, you know, it's no different. And there's no dramas with it, it's so easy to make, you know what I mean? I don't know why loads of people don't use them, but they've certainly caught us loads and loads of fish in the past. And here I've just got the same setup as Ben, except Ben's got tubing on. I'm not a lover of tubing, I've just gone straight with the bare line, which I'm happy to use. And again, these clips that we use, these snap links, you see that? Yeah?
Yep.
These snap links, they're so versatile for anglers that you can just put on a bait. Can't get it on. Right, there it is. It's so versatile that you could just take one off and put one on, a different bait. You can change from pop up to bottom bait. You can even change to the zig. It's so quickly with that. I think black anglers use the bigger ones for their spinners, but these are small ones, size 2s. And you just link it in, you just clip it in and it's done. There you are. That's basically it. I mean, what can it be easier than that when you're fishing? And me and Ben have been using that for years and years and years, and as you know, we've caught literally hundreds and thousands of fish. So, yeah, that's it. And there's my rig.
Yep, that's the rig there. So you just got a Deception lead clip, standard coated hook length with a snap link to attach it to the swivel.
Yeah.
And then basically a coated braid with a split shot, size 6 DX curve, and a tuna and garlic pop-up. So yeah, basically it is very, very simple with what we're looking at. And well, you've had 4 now, haven't you?
Lost one.
And lost
and I
one.
had a tench about £10 as well.
Yeah, so yeah, they're obviously working, and like I say, I think it ain't going to be the last.
I'll swear by the DX curve. I mean, we've been using them now for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now. They really are sharp, they really are good. The guy that owns the company, he said he handpicks them, and I believe he does. And with the bait, obviously it's all new to us, so we're trying various things, and what we're trying at the moment seems to be working. So, you know, we're really pleased with the urban baits side of it, and long may it continue. But there you are, that's it, in a nutshell. Well, we're on coming up to the second night. Time now is nearly 7 o'clock in the evening, so we're going to get ready for the night. At the moment I've had 4 and Ben's had 7, so we're doing pretty well. The wind is starting to abate, if you like, calm down a bit, which we needed, but by tomorrow we should have normal winds, about 18 mile an hour, something like that, whatever. But yeah, fishing's been great. It's raining, it's windy, but the conditions have been really good for the fishing. Bye for now. Right, Ben's got another one on the same spot. I don't know what it is yet, we haven't seen it yet, it's just coming in there by the look of it. Another common, a lot of commons in here. And that's another one. Right, this one comes in at what, 25.10, Ben?
Yeah, something like that, yeah, 25.10, yeah, sounds good to me, mate. Another common. So let's get some shots of her. Well, what can I say? When you're in the zone, you're in the zone, as they say. And just see me doing battle with that one more at the end of it. And yeah, another banging common. You can hear the wind, it's proper howling into my swim. The fish are on it. But yeah, we got a 25.10 common here, so let's lift this one up. Absolute brute of a common. He looks very, very angry. But yeah, 25 pound, 10 ounce common. Starting to become a red letter session now. 520s is it, or 620s, whatever it is now.
Yep.
With most of them being over 25, so absolute immaculate common. This one was on the nutcracker, it was on a barrel, just on the 4-bait stringer, like I said again. Yeah, just can't seem to get enough of it at the moment. So, but yeah, what a session. So yeah, unbelievable. But we'll go through rigs in a minute, so let's see what we've been catching them on. So let's get some pictures of this one. Hopefully we'll get some more. Right, as you just see, I just had that lovely 25.10 common. Excuse me. Yeah, he's starting to go a little bit radio rental. I've had some good weights of fish as well. Most of them being over 25 pound bracket. So while we've got the rod in, I thought I'd just quickly go through the rigs with you. And for people that have watched previous shows, the rigs just don't change really. If you look at it, probably got about a foot of the Deception tungsten tubing. I mean, that sinks like a stone. If I just let it go slack, you can see it pivot in straight away. It's really heavy, especially on places where leaders are banned. It's a very, very good substitute, this stuff. We then come down with one of the lead clips, Deception lead clip. And yeah, like I say, use what clips if you want. Then as we come down to the rig itself, probably got about, I don't know, 6 inches coated braid onto a snap link, and then that's a size 4 DX curve, that is. And then all I do is just put a little bit of silicone on the end and it traps it on the shank and hook where I want the bait to exit it. For the eagle-eyed people, you can see I'm using the dumbbell. I thought I'd just try it. Obviously, you know, as we've mentioned with Urban, we're trying the products, you know, it's a confidence thing. And on the right hand rod I've got it fully loaded on. I've had a couple of the bigger ones on that, but it seems to be the nutcracker is the one at the moment on the left hand rod. But I think a lot of it is just because they're coming from left to right. Yesterday I had the hard on hook baits on, caught with them. And this morning I thought, you know what, let's change it up. And I put a barrel on, and the last 2 fish, both 25 pound each, have been on the barrel. So I'll just whack that up now quickly. So that was the old barrel, that was. But basically what I do is I've got a piece of silicone on there, and all I do is just trap that where I want it to go. So let's put that down there a sec. Grab one of the barrels. Then go through long ways. Then just put your hair stop on. Like I say, we're fishing over into the snags, and then all I do is just pull that silicone down, and then I don't know if that can zoom in onto that bit. You can see exactly where I've trapped it, sorry. So if I wanted a bigger bait on, I'd just move the silicone further up to the shrink tube. But that is pretty much it for that. And then all I do, like I showed you earlier with the stringers, I'll just hook one on the side, go through twice. The castaway one is very, very tough, so it allows me to go through twice, absolutely really hit it hard. I mean, on some companies, PVA, where it's very, very fine, you'll find when you whack it, it'll fly off. We've all had it done before, it flies off, and then your lead accelerates even faster. With this stuff, because it's quite tough, it's durable, so you can really put a healthy bend into your rod. But that there, that's the whole lot, and that's what I'm throwing out. You can see, I mean, even on that lead there, you can see some of the coating where it's snaggy over there in the pads and that. It's even took the coating off of my lead. That's how snaggy it can be over there. So obviously all the tackle is stepped up, size 4. I've got a 3-ounce zip, foot of tubing, got 21-pound line to combat that. You know, if you're going to fish in these kind of areas, you need to have the proper tackle and of course the correct bait to start catching them. Right, I think that'll do for rigs. I'm going to whack this out and then I'm going to ask Dad to make me a bacon sandwich. Looks like we got another bite. We are screaming away, so join me for the fight. Lovely. Just having a kip then in bed, especially after last night. And right hand rod's flowing off. Just going under the other line at the moment. But yeah, I was completely sound over then. Rod. There we go. Looks like we might have another take on the other rod now, I don't know. Something's happened. Well, we're concentrating on getting this one in first. Got another common. From the fully loaded, this one. Go. Job done. Should chip that other one quickly. I think that one might have been a line bite on that. But anyway, get the amount in position. So left hand rod's on the barrel, as you can see there, but that one was on the fully loaded, so I think we'll get her sorted out. Looks like another 20, and then we'll get the rods back out. Lovely. Well, you just seen me have a great battle with that fish. I don't know what it's coming out like. Dad's having a kip at the moment, well we both was. And but yeah, the right hand rod on the fully loaded was just ripped off. It looks like the smallest fish on the trip at the moment. Just weighed it up, 18.5. So we'll let Dad be. I'll just hold him up for you. And one thing these fish do in here, they give you a good battle in here. They only run you ragged. So, I mean, I still don't know how to get the energy. But yeah, smallest one for me so far. It's the first double of the trip. So, but yeah, if he calms down, I'll hold him up for you. But yeah, the other one, that was a drop back. I think it might have been a liner or even a trailer that had gone through. And like I say, I'll hold him up for you now. If he calms down. They don't like being lifted, these fish from this syndicate. But yeah, so Ted was having a kip, bless him as well. He went flying across the bed chair. But yeah, there you go. I don't know what that looks like. They just don't like being lifted at this lake. There you go. 18.5 pound. Gonna go again. But yeah, they are in very good nick here. Very clean fish. Come on, I only want to hold you up just to show them. Go back. There you go. £18.8. I won't keep him out any longer. Let's drop him straight back, get that rod back out of the money, and I'll show you what I'm doing with the new fully loaded from Urban Baits. Right, you join me now. I'm just about to put a new rig on, and as you can see on this one, I'm just using a lead grip with this one. I'm not using no tubing. The reason being for it is with this rod, I'm fishing it down the edge where there ain't a lot of snags on this one, so I'm not going to need the protection up the main line. But instead of using the snap links, all I do is just knot it around the swivel, like loop to loop it, so you end up with something like that. On this one, it was the new bait, like I was saying, which was the fully loaded. It's the brand new one out now from Urban, and I'm using a wafter on this one. Like I say, it's the other bites have been on nutcracker. I've had 3 on this now, and I've had, I think it's 3 on the other nutcracker. So frill, if you want to look at it that way. But yeah, that's what we're going for on this one. And again, just using a 15mm wafter on this, and it's quite a nice bait, this one. I mean, it's like a darky red colour. And basically, that's it all there. Hopefully you can get that in. But yeah, just a new bait, that. Just a dark red one, like reddy browny colour, and yeah, God, it smells absolutely great. So net the wafters for it. We certainly know that they're going to be there. Like I say, we've had 3 on that now. To be fair, 2 of the bigger ones have come on that, the 27 and the 28. And believe it or not, the smallest now. So maybe sank in it, I don't know. But well worth checking out. You can see it's producing the bites. You've just seen that from start to finish, that fish. And like I say, they're the barrels that I'm using. The other ones, the nutcrackers. And right, it's time to get that rod out and have a cup of tea. Yep, he looks like he's back asleep. So we'll leave this one as a surprise for Dad though, because he doesn't know about me catching that fish. So, ta-da. You join me, I've got another live take. We've got another live take. So it's all going a bit mental. That's his bed, bless him. And it's going off. Just going to adjust the camera for you guys so you can enjoy the fire a bit more. Well, literally, we've just put that rod back out. I don't reckon it's been out there more than 20 minutes. They're certainly on that bait now. I mean, that new, this is on the new bait again. They're certainly liking it. Let's put the rod underneath that again. Yeah, they're certainly liking it now. Seems to me that they're getting on that now. So. Another smaller one. It's another bite. Believe it, I've got another bite. This one feels a lot better. So, there we go, people. Like I say, Dad's in bed, unfortunately. He's having a kip. I ain't gonna wake him up. But it's going off here, you know, so it's just going into them pads now. Just keep the pressure on them. They generally just pull out. I say don't rip its head off, but normally they do just pop out. It feels a bit of a better fish, this one. This one's on the dumbbell. Seems to be liking them. To be fair, both baits are working very fine down there. I think this will be, you know what, I'll have to add them all up, but I think the nutcracker might just be in front. Yeah, having a good time here on the new syndicate. Sorry if you can't hear me properly, it's so windy. Like I say, we're having a good time over here. And, I believe this is number 7 or 8 now. I've only been here a night. A couple more nights to go. Yeah, don't feel bad about this. Like a ghostie, one of the ghosties that are in here. Probably why it feels a better fish, they all seem to fight harder. good scrap, this one. So I think it's got an element of ghosty in it. That's why it's going to do that, eh? Fish that is. Dumbbell hanging out its mouth. There you go. Lovely. Yeah, looks like another nice one there. So yeah, brilliant. Let's get it weighed up. I think we might even weight that up. Well, morning guys, and as you can see it's a total different morning, especially with the weather conditions. I don't know, time's about 7ish, something like that, and yeah, it was very quiet in the night. The weather's totally changed now. The big southwesterlies have all gone, and we got a lot of rain last night instead. So like I say, very quiet. I haven't had no more. Dad ain't had no more either. But the temperature's really dropped now as well. I mean, I've got my jacket on, got a beanie hat on now. Everything, it's really changed. But yeah, no, it's been a good session so far. I mean, we've still got one more night left, and we've actually had 15 runs between us. We've landed 11, but out of the 4 that we've lost, we've only had one hook pull. Unfortunately, there's some other anglers lying out in front of us out here, and it keeps grating up it when we get one on. It's grating up it, and even though I've got 21-pound line, I've had 3 cut-offs, which unfortunately is a bit of a pain. But there you go, there is a boat on site, so you know, maybe the angler should start getting the boat out a little bit more here instead of just pulling, you know, because you can't substitute for anglers tackle in the lake, unfortunately. You know, even though I've got 21-pound line on, it was grating and grating for ages, but then my line snapped, so, which was a bit of a pain in the backside, shall I say. But yeah, we've landed 11 between us. Obviously all that happened, I would say, in the first 24 hours. But I'm just fanning around for you now. I haven't spoke to Dad, so I don't know if he's actually had anything or what. And but I'm sure if it was a good meal, he'd have come and got me. But I'm just fanning down now on the snags for you. Basically, I've got one down this edge to the right of me, and then the other one in the big set of pads now just here, as you can see, which is just in these 2 here. Them 2 sets of pads just there. Excuse me. Yeah, I've got one just in there. I was going a little bit further, but the problem was with me going further was that there's someone's line. In the end, I just didn't think it was fair on the fish, you know. Obviously the fish are down there in them bushes, and like I say, it was just a bit difficult. I don't want to cause any more damage, you know what I mean, which is a bit of a pain. And like I say, there's a lot of line down there from other anglers, and if 21-pound line can't get them back, then me personally, I don't think it's worth fishing. It's not safe enough. It's not fair on the fish. So I've dropped short now on the left-hand rod, but then down the side, just down here, we've gone all the way down basically to that green bush down there. It's nice and clear down there. I can pull them back. I've got quite a big area to get them back through as well. But yeah, that's the actual swim of it. I'll just fan left. You can see all the pads are coming up, etc. Apparently this bay does get choked out with pads, according to some of the members here. But yeah, obviously yesterday was absolute carnage, you know, catching 25s and 27s, 28s and 23s, you know, I was catching them all for fun. But today, a total different ball game. It's a bit of fizzing out here. I know there are bream and tench in the lake, but I'm assuming it's them. I haven't seen a carp this morning. I see 2 yesterday, but I think they were in here in numbers yesterday. A few more people have turned up now, so they know now that they're probably being fished for, but like I say, it's going to be interesting. See if we can nick 1 or 2 today from these pads and down this edge. But if not, I might just fan left a little bit. Zoom in for you guys. There's a nice big set of pads here. Yeah, them pads there. We might concentrate on that area. And oh, no, nothing, mate. No. And then we'll go from there. Do apologise about that. One of the members just asked if I had anything in the night, and doesn't look like he had either. So looks like it's been pretty quiet last night. So, but even on the first night when I was here, me and Dad never had nothing that first night. It was now first light it started kicking off. But that area there, I think I'm just going to dot a kilo of the new fully loaded around that, and then keep an eye on it, and then I might fish it this afternoon. Like I say, I'm going to give it till 9 o'clock, and once it goes past that time, I'm going to get the catapult out and just spread a kilo across them pads, and then I think this afternoon I'm going to drop a bait on it for a few hours and into the evening and see how we get on. But yeah, that's the update. Like I say, no more at the moment. I've got to go and speak to Dad, but yeah, total different now. I mean, you can probably actually hear me better now on the microphone. So but yeah, we'll leave it there, guys, and we'll go up to Dad and see what he's having. Well, we're coming into that evening period now, and it has been a total flop today, I must admit. The started off with a bang, first 30 hours or whatever it was, absolutely cleared up run after run, double takes. It was ridiculous. Had the big winds coming in, as you guys know, but today, just look at it, it has been like this all day, just like a mill pond. No wind, nothing, absolutely. So it's gone from one extreme to the other. The temperature has really dropped, but I ain't even seen a fish today. Me and Dad, we've had the baits, you know, bang on. They're plumb on the money. You know, where we've had all the runs from, so that's 4 different spots and not one fish today at all. So I mean, our opinion is they've totally moved out the bay. Obviously the wind's not in here pushing them in it, and let's be fair, you know, we've absolutely battered them, you know, and I think that has a massive toll on it. I mean, I'll just zoom in a bit on the pads and that. As you can see, you know, these are all the pads that we're fishing up to, and yeah, none of them, they've not even been rocking today or anything. I'm just gonna zoom in a bit more for you guys so you can see. There's all the pads there. I mean, there's quite a lot of them, but yeah, nothing, absolutely nothing today. So it's gone very, very quiet. But yeah, long line of pads there, and like I say, not even rocking, not even showing tonight. So but no, Dad's been down here as well the last few hours, and we've seen nothing. I did go and put my head over in the snags over on the far side there, you know, past the pads, just to see if they was holding on the back of them, but again, nothing. So like I say, we're on that last evening period now. Just zoom back out for you guys, and like I say, we'll see what the night brings and that, but we might get lucky and get one more, but I've just got a feeling it's just not going to happen. It's just gone from one extreme to the other. But there you go, it's carp fishing. Like I say, I can't grumble too much. We've had 15 runs, you know, so it's been absolutely carnage this session. But yeah, looking forward to getting back. Obviously I'll let you know in the morning or even at night. Like I say, we ain't had nothing at all at night. All the runs have been in daylight. So Let's hope that our fortunes change a little bit in the night, and if that's the case I'll be getting the camera out. So hopefully I shall see you in the middle of the night. If not, it'll be an update in the morning for you.
Right, Ben's in again. We've been waiting all day for this. We've not had a bite since, I think it was yesterday. Funny enough, one of my rods blipped, but I think it was the ducks coming through. And then I got the call. Dad, I'm in. So, hopefully they're coming back in.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. Just on the phone to Faye, and I just said to her, it's not going to happen. And I said, oh, I'll give you a ring when I get into bed. And literally it blipped. Oh, sorry, I put the phone down, bleeped. Rod was in half, so yeah, unbelievable. Been waiting all day. Conditions have changed. And the old nutcracker's just ripped off. Right, Ted, need you to get out of the way, mate.
The wind has gone, the rain's gone, we had a bit of sunshine. And
Looks like a good fish as well.
it looks like a good fish he's got on here, so hopefully it's broken our duck for the day.
What's that, Ted? Hey?
I'm giving Ben a bit of a row here. Oh yeah, he's rolling more. He doesn't want to come in, he don't look too happy about coming in anyway.
No, he ain't. So he does feel a good one, this one. So take our time with it. There we go. Job done. Sorted. Looks like a good one. So, we'll get him up on the scales and see where he goes. It's actually a good fish, that one. 33, something. 33, then?
33.8, yeah.
33.8, yeah?
Yeah, first 30 out of the new lake.
That's right.
33.8. Right, Ben's just said this 33 and a half. Let's try and get zoomed in on him. Ooh. First 30 out of the new lake. I've had loads of 28s and 29s. About time we had a 30. We've been sitting here all day doing nothing, and all of a sudden this comes along. It's like the buses. Yeah, it's a lovely fish. Beautiful. Ted's in the picture and all. I'm going to zoom in on it now, Ben.
Yeah, it's a lovely one. I was taken on the nutcracker again, and just down on the right hand side on the edge, and that's generally what happens sometimes when you want to shoal fish. You'll catch what's in the pack, and then the pack disappears, and sometimes you get left with just one or two of the bigger ones. And we were saying it today, weren't we, Dad, actually?
Yeah.
And this happened. 33 and a half. It's the biggest one out of the new syndicate.
He's got a bally belly on him.
Yep. And yeah, I'm well pleased with it.
That's
so,
what we
yeah,
come for.
Great.
Do you want to spin him round?
And there she is, the other side of a bit of a boily belly. Doesn't surprise me.
Beaut though, isn't it?
Gone through enough nutcracker this weekend. It's probably full of nutcracker, that belly. Look at it. So, but yeah, £33 on the last night when it was looking
Pretty grim.
And there's the prize.
Yeah, well done.
So let's get him straight back.
Yep.
There he is, breeze block. Well pleased with that. Come on, mate. Just enough time to get the rod back out as well. You couldn't have timed that any more. There you go. Right, a bit of an update for you guys. Hello mate, how you doing? Love you too. The sorry about that with Ted. Yeah, go on, get out of it, go on. Like I say, it's around, I think it's around about midday now, is it? Something like that, not far away.
Yeah.
And
Just gone 11.
Just gone 11ish. But like I said this morning, very quiet. Conditions have totally changed in my swim. Bring you on to Dad now. What happened through the night, anything? Or?
Nothing happened through the night other than the wind stopped. It stopped, I don't know what time it was, but it stopped. And when it stopped, the rain came. And it's been hammering down all night. It's spitting rain now. But one good thing, the wind has stopped. But I think because we was having them really heavy southwesterlies, I think that's why we were catching.
Yeah, I do.
And I think now the wind has stopped, it's deadly calm. We're not catching them. I think that may be the answer. But we'll see, we'll see.
Yeah, so exactly. I think Dad's correct. I think the fish might have pushed out, if I'm honest. Like I say, obviously you'll see some footage of the lake, etc. Totally different from yesterday. And but yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? I mean, like I say, we've had 15 runs, we've landed 11. The bait has worked fantastic. We've still got another night to go.
Yeah.
I still think we can nick the odd one or two, but I don't think it's going to be as hectic now as what it was. As you can see, it's proper flat calm now, and the temperature's dropped quite a bit.
Hasn't it? It's getting quite chilly.
I've been coating out on and all that this morning. So, but yeah, that's pretty much the update now. Obviously, we're still sticking with the same bait, the same rigs, etc., and we'll go from there. But yeah. Like I say, I think now it's going to be a case of a little bit more of a waiting game, and let's just hope that they turn back up. But if they do, all the traps are set, and you guys will be first to know. Yeah, just like we were saying, the conditions have well changed now. Look at it, you can see your own reflection in it now, and yeah, I mean the wind, it was piling into this bay. I mean the lilies were lifting up, the trees were bending. I mean, there's even been a couple of trees behind us that have completely snapped. So, but yeah, look at it. You could see your own reflection, as I've just said. So, but hopefully they'll be back. I'll say I don't think that they've all gone. There's probably a couple of stragglers still left. But yeah, totally different conditions now, and that temperature has proper plummeted. So, but this is Dad's swim, so obviously you can see he's got lily pads in front of him. There's some snags over the back there. As we come further round, you've got an entrance from the main body. I say this is just one of the arms that's in the lake, and obviously I'm next door fishing down in amongst that lot over there. So, but yep, as you can see, conditions have really changed. I think it's time to get my jacket on. I'm bloody freezing, and we'll go from there. But let's just hope we can nick a couple more. There we go. First light this morning, and there's Dad with a cracking £27 12 ounce. Just lift his towel up a bit, Dad. At the £27 12, and yeah, what a beautiful fish. Look at that, absolutely stunning mirror carp. Obviously nothing during the night, but 33 for me in the evening, and a 27 12 mirror at first light for Dad. What an absolute belter of a fish that is. And let's get some shots. Let's just turning him round the other way now.
Got little dots along here.
Is he?
Yeah, easy to identify.
Yeah, it's a lovely fish that. Had some real good fish this weekend. Absolute stunning fish. There he is again. I'll just zoom in for you guys. And there it is. Look at that, 27 12. Let me get a picture myself. It's lovely, stay there. Yeah, there it is, 27 12 on the money. Like I say, it's silly o'clock at the moment. We're leaving today. But yeah, number 5 for Dad. So yeah, what a great start, and a beautiful clean fish as well from the syndicate.
Well placed.
Right, we've come on to the last morning now of the session, and what a session it has been. I mean, yesterday evening, to be fair, we didn't think we was going. We might have got one, we thought, didn't we?
Went very quiet, didn't it?
Very quiet yesterday, no wind, it dropped in temperature. But then all of a sudden, I was on the phone to Faye, typically, and I said to her, nah, I don't think it's going to happen. I literally put the phone down, my right hand rod just bleeped once because I'm locked up in snags. And it was away, mate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And biggest fish of the trip, biggest one from the Cindy from me as well at 33.5 pounds. So yeah, it just capped off a lovely session for me, and it didn't stop there. I mean, through the night it went quiet again, didn't it?
Yeah, very quiet.
And
4 o'clock this morning.
was it 4 o'clock, half 4, something like that? Dad come and woke me up. And what did you have?
27 12 mirror.
Nice.
Most of my other fish have been commons anyway, so but yeah, I was well pleased with that. It gave me a right fight though, because I was quite a way out, and it was a really hefty fight. And as soon as it got down near the rods, near the bank, it was fighting like hell. Yeah. But yeah, I was pleased with that, and then I put the rod back out, and about 2 hours later it went again, but unfortunately I lost it. It got caught up in the bush.
Yeah.
So I lost that one.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of trailing line on certain things here, you know what I mean, especially in the pads and off some of the snags and that, and unfortunately I think that's why we might have lost a couple, you know. You can't you know, the problem is with it, you can't see the, you know, the tackle that's in the water, can't you? You know, it's not until you get a bite.
Well, that one I lost, I think it got caught round some line that was hanging down off of the bush, because while I was pulling, the bush was moving.
Like Dad said, lovely 27 12, and yep, we did all the filming for that this morning. We've ended up on, well, I know I've had 8 and I've lost 3.
I've had 5.
Did 5 or 6?
Was it 6?
6.
6 and lost 2.
Yeah, 6 and lost 2. I think he said 6 and lost 2. It was 5 and lost 2.
Like
So yeah, when you look between us, it's either 13 or 14 fish landed out of a possible 17, 18 runs. So it's a good ratio, and yeah, most of them as well being over 25 pounds.
Just one thing, it's given us a big old boost for the bait, and now we've used it on here for the first time, and we've absolutely slaughtered it really, haven't we? So
Yeah, we've done really well.
we've done well with the bait, so it's given us us a lot of confidence.
We'll say with the Walthamstow match, it's the we weren't in one of the better pegs either. You know, we was where the boards were halfway down the island, which, as a lot of people know, ain't one of the greatest areas. It's the two ends, and yeah, we did very, very well there with that bait. So big confidence booster with the bait. Watch how we get on with it, and roll on the next session. So, like I say, if we catch anything else, you'll be the first to know. But this is a bit of an outro, so ta-da from me,
Ta-da from me.
and ta-da from Ted.